Bussin With The Boys. Let's bring in Will Compton, Taylor Lewan. They got their podcast going, Bussin With The Boys. You guys host a podcast from a bus. I host a TV show from a basement. I mean, did you ever think life just didn't really work out the way it was supposed to?
Eli, I ask myself
Taylor,
that
go ahead
question
and
every
take it.
single day, brother. I get up. Okay, Will, I will. Thank you so much. The lag is perfect on here. Yeah, I ask myself that every single day when I go jump on the bus and I got to see this man. You think you played 9 years in the NFL, grab yourself a couple of Pro Bowls, you wouldn't be sitting in the back of a $2,000 bus, but here I am. But happy to be with you boys. Happy with the Manning brothers. Got my best friend Compton on here, watching a little ball, talking shop. What a life we get to live.
I like it. I like the energy.
Boys, it's I would like to say, guys, thanks for having us on. Peyton Manning, it's an absolute pleasure. Eli, I know I used to haunt your dreams every now and then back in the 2015, 2016 days. I'm sure we can talk shop a little bit, but it is a pleasure to be on the Manningcast. And shout out to my dad, Bill Compton. He's at home right now and he's fired up.
All right. He's no magic tricks, right? Is the dad coming on doing any magic tricks? Inside joke. We'll talk about it later.
I'll tell you what, man.
Hey, I need to get. Is there any way I can get this thing turned up?
There you go, Will. That's a perfect thing to do on Monday Night Football.
I'm just,
Eli, it looks like your boy Tommy was kind of looking for a blow to the head there. I know Dayball was looking for it.
What the
Didn't
hell?
call it though.
Why? He just because he's a rookie, undrafted rookie, quarterback sliding, they hit him, they don't call it. What's up with this?
I think with a name like DeVito, they expect him to be tougher and not beg for those calls like certain quarterbacks do. I never did that, but So hey guys, Will, you had a 9-year NFL career. You were teammates with Taylor on the Titans beginning in 2018. When you guys first met, did you lock eyes and know you had found your podcast mate?
So it's a funny story. I had a buddy of mine say like, hey, you and Taylor Lewan, you guys are going to be best friends when you get to the Titans. You walk in the locker room, you see somebody, as tatted as Taylor is. I'm thinking, okay, this wouldn't be somebody my mother would want me to hang out with, so I kind of kept my distance. But sure enough, he's somebody who loves fast, he loves hard. And we started to have like this breakfast club with each other. You guys know how it is. Some of the new free agents who come in, you start kind of like finding your little groups to hang out with. We're having a fun breakfast club. And sure enough, we were bonding over a podcast that we love and enjoy, Joe Rogan, Ben Greenfield, some recovery performance stuff. So we became accountability buddies in the facility. And we did a podcast together later that year. We got the idea of doing Bussin With The Boys. So it could not have worked out any better, especially because Taylor signed the biggest deal in O-lineman history. So I knew as a lower round, I knew as a minimum guy who might be done playing, this guy is untouchable. So we might be able to pull something off.
I love that. Taylor, Will, we'll give you each your chance to make a prediction. I know it's not what you want. It's potentially a Dolphins touchdown, but are the Dolphins going to score a touchdown? Is it going to be a run or a pass? Taylor, you're first.
All right, we're going to get it on the half-yard line here. I think you go with the run first play. After that, they're going to do some tricky stuff and pass it in, but that's a cop-out. I'll go with the run, Peyton.
Will, what do you like, pal?
I'm going to be honest. I hope the Dolphins score because I got a minus 13.5, and I really need them to pick up the pace a little bit.
Taylor, your mustache is much better now than in this picture. Just want to get that on the record. Just saying.
I do appreciate that. That was a less testosterone and about 60 pounds ago, brother. So I appreciate you picking up on the mustache. I can't grow much of a beard, but I am proud of this this lip ferret. It's very nice. I do love it.
Ooh, look at that. We got a little fumble. We got a little fumble. Fumble in New York.
Hey, Taylor, we'll give you a chance also. I think DeVito is on the one. Are the Giants going to score a touchdown? And if so, how? We'll give you both a chance to make a prediction. Giants touchdown. Who's scoring, Taylor?
Oh, brother, you got to go with the run on the 1 yard line. You can't argue with that. You got to push it in there immediately and just get it done. Let the big guys roll.
Will, do you agree?
Yeah, Saquon Barkley. You got to get him in the end zone. That's the guy you want to build your momentum behind. You want him getting excited on the sideline. Saquon Barkley.
Eli, I kind of agree with both of these predictions here.
I like it. They both want to get on the board. Oh, we jumped off sides. Made a miss.
Oh,
Saquon, get in.
put him up there.
Both of them
Up
are
there,
in.
Eli.
Let's go, boys. We're on there.
We got a good mustache out of Taylor.
Get us on the board.
Right there. Right, y'all go together. Package deal there. There we go.
That was early. I mean, these guys they just came on the show. They're already
Right away they get on.
Taylor. That's a young Taylor and Wills, but that is a young one there. Looks like we got a little injury there in Tennessee. He's hopping off. You gotta like that, Taylor. You gotta like a D lineman hopping off, right? You don't want to be carried off. A little pride there.
I know he's already bailing on the boys. Eli, should we catch up? Should we talk shop? Should we talk about should we start deciphering how you guys did we gotta go to
commercial. Commercial. After DeVito's dad's kissing Johnny Fontaine.
All right, welcome back. Giants scored a touchdown. Dolphins just kicked a field goal. So a lot of action going on. We got everybody back. Taylor, it seems that you're just a fan of all Tennessee sports. Back in 2018, you were at a Nashville Predators playoff game. And I think we have a video. When we have a second, we're going to show this video. I don't want to spoil it. Let's just watch it. Oh, here we go. This is amazing. Yes. Taylor, we just saw a couple touchdowns. I want to remind you, we're just on ESPN2. So, hey, if the Titans score a touchdown this upcoming drive, feel free to celebrate however you want. You can rip it off the shirt. You can do whatever you want. All right?
I'll tell you what, Eli. I wasn't prepared at all for that situation. I got myself a nice twisted tea here, ready to go. I will say, having a drink is great, but it would be great with friends around you. So if the Titans score, I think it'd be fantastic if maybe the four of us chug a beer together. It's up to you guys. I know the sheriff doesn't like to get saucy on live TV, but I know Eli, you might want to jump in there a little bit. It's up to you boys, right? We're doing this for the first time, friendship for the first time. But you guys go and think that through.
I like that idea. Taylor will. Eli once ripped his shirt off on his show, Eli's Places. I'll show the video when we have a second.
This recruiting trick is that you know how to close. Let's do it. All right, let's take a selfie. Sun's out, guns out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sun's out, guns out. Teamwork, baby.
Taylor, please tell Eli how much better he would have done ripping off his shirt had he poured 2 beers on his face first.
Yeah, I will, Eli. It would have been good with a one full stroke taking off the shirt too. But I will say, brother, what came out of that shirt, I expected it to be a whole lot worse. So that's always a dub. The key to happiness in life is low expectations. I'm proud of you.
No, thank you, Taylor. It means a lot to me.
It really wasn't that bad of a bod, Eli.
I appreciate that. Hey, I work out. I bench every day. I know we got the Giants.
Got to keep it tight.
We got the Giants on, but I want to ask you guys a little about Mike Vrabel, coach of the Titans. I know y'all had him on your show, on your podcast in 2020, where he famously said that he is so dedicated to football that he would cut off his manhood in order to win a Super Bowl. Will, we've all played for coaches with different styles of motivation. Where does "let's win this" so coach cuts off his manhood rank?
I think it's got to be right there at the top. Vrabel, he's one of the boys. And now he did this past year come back on the bus and say he would not do that again. Why he said that, I have no clue, because when he said it, they made it all the way to the championship game before he said, hey, I'm joking. And then all of a sudden they lose. I'll let Taylor speak more to that. But yes, him wanting to cut his piece off for a Super Bowl is peak competitor, and we need more football guys like him in this world.
I like it.
I totally agree with that. Taylor, you were a huge part of this Tennessee offense for a long time, all the way into last season. The Titans have a new quarterback in Will Levis. added DeAndre Hopkins. How different does this offense look compared to when you were there?
Yeah, it looks a lot different to me. I mean, they're doing a lot more gadgets, a lot more motions, trying to find unique ways to show whether it's zone or man coverage for Will as he's trying to dissect and learn. And you can kind of feel that Tim Kelly is trying to get more to a passing offense as opposed to taking Derrick Henry and just running it 20, 30 times a game. So it's definitely a weird changing of the guard. I think we're all sitting here watching this Monday night game with the Titans and the Dolphins, probably thinking we did not expect it to be 10-10 in the third quarter.
And besides being just a physical freak, what would you say Derrick's superpower is as a running back?
I mean, besides his incredible stiff arm that he's just embarrassed people with from defensive linemen to DBs, the guy has an incredible way of avoiding contact. And I say that as in he's such a big and polarizing individual that he just kind of hits angles because guys are trying to go low on him, take the legs, they stop their feet, they widen their base, they dive off the diving board. So Derrick does a great job of taking angles and shedding arm tackles, and he's got the strength, man. I mean, I'm sure your producer could pop up some of his workout videos that he does all the time. The guy is truly a freak. He's just a unique competitor, man. There's so many awesome videos of his eyes just get bigger than his damn forehead when he's running for a touchdown. So truly a guy that wants to succeed. I love him to death, and I just, you know what, the only thing I wish is he had more yards today and this whole entire season.
All right, let's go watch a little Packers Giants right here in the red zone. We're not going to do any more prediction panels, Pate. We're just talking ball here.
We got plenty of Will and Taylor up there already. They look good. I mean, a young version of them. I don't know what year that was of Will. I look like it was a college picture, Will.
Nebraska. In Nebraska?
Hey, what are we talking about with Nebraska? Peyton, you know a little bit about Nebraska. 1998. Maybe the toughest defense you ever played. Let's put some respect on the boy's name.
I tried to forget, Will. I've tried to forget. Third down right here. Will playing defense here on red zone third down. At this point, right, just try to hold him to a field goal, right? Don't give him a touchdown, right? No need to blitz, I don't think, here.
Correct. But me, if it's your boy, I'm sending pressure at him.
Ooh.
Well, if it's you're probably sitting on the sideline cheering the boys on. Third down's no place for a milk check, brother. That's not what you want right there. Get the athletes out there. I'll see you boys on first and second down. Put them in the base.
Yeah. Back half of the career, I'm on the sideline clapping the hands. Early half, I'm at the line of scrimmage trying to listen to Eli say if it's going to be a mascot or a city to see if we're going to check run here, or if he touches the fingers together in a little 3 flat screen. It's all about the mind games up top, Eli. You remember that.
I do remember that.
Neck up, Will. That's good stuff.
Tua was trying to tell Eli that he had some incredible tell, like all these years, and I don't think Eli wanted to hear it. Eli tried to change the subject, but I wanted to kind of let Tua finish that Eli had this obvious little nervous tick in his snap count to tell the defense what the play was. So obviously everybody else knew about it except Eli.
Y'all are supposed to tell me that while I'm playing, not afterwards.
Right. Hey, Peyton. So the last time we played, it was like one of those situations that the entire wide receiver corps went on some yacht trip in Miami, and they still beat us to go to the playoffs. We knew everything that was pretty much coming, based on all of his verbiage. And at the end of the game, Eli's like, "Hey, you guys got a pretty good beat on everything I'm saying." And I remember telling him, because they were about to play the Cowboys, I think, the next week. I'm like, "Man, yeah, if you don't change some stuff around, Sean Lee's going to figure you guys out like in an instant because of all the TV copies out there."
Nice.
So much TV. Too much TV copy. It's a problem.
A lot of TV copy.
I don't think you're allowed to watch TV copy technically. I thought you have to watch this film.
All right, Eli.
Rules.
I know. I don't know.
I got to hear it.
What's that? Yeah. Will, I know we saw where you did an excellent Mike Vrabel impersonation during a team meeting a couple years back. Let's show the video when we can. Here it comes. Oh, yeah.
Let's get that fixed. Let's get in the training room. Hey, listen. It's not about feeling great. It's about being great.
All right, channel your inner Vrabel right now. What do you think he's saying to the Titans at this point in the game? What's going on? There's a TV timeout. So
Brady's probably he's got his arms like that, double chins hanging out, going, "What are we doing? Like, why are we punting? Like, just block your guy right now. It's not that hard, guys. Like, seriously, I played 14 years in the league. Like, I've been in your seat before. Just do it. Just be the guy, for God's sakes. Where's Jeffrey Simmons at? Can we get Jeffrey Simmons out here for a second?" That's Vrabel in a nutshell, boys. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's probably talking to Stretch, his secretary, over the mic right now, going, "You think I should have challenged that back there? I just don't even know anymore." Dying for some nicotine.
You concur, Will? You concur with this?
Yeah, no, that was a phenomenal job. My favorite is when, you're on the defensive side, we're on the other end, but after the game when, Taylor would tell stories like Vrabel would come over and talk to the old line like, can you just push him? And those would be the best. Those would be the best stories whenever you hear the war stories on the other side of the ball.
Dude, Vrabel would come into our O-line meeting rooms, and he would literally, our O-line coach, Keith Carr at the time, be like, "Hey, you guys got to run off the ball, fit your hat. We don't position block. We don't." And literally on cue, door opens, "Daddy's here, boys. How we doing?" Sits back, jewel in the mouth, legs crossed, and he would go, "Hey, Taylor, like on the backside of duo, like why don't you just position that guy? Like you're just the backside of the play, like on cue, contradict it." He comes out, he goes, "Right, Keith, right?" And Keith tucked the tail between the legs, be like, "Yeah, absolutely. You guys should definitely do that. That's what we should all do." And he'd just get out of there, smile as if he just literally reinvented the wheel of coaching, of O-line coaching, and dipped out of there. It's Vrabel, he's got that. He's an alpha dog. I mean, he was on our show in the summertime, and literally Will and I get cut in February. Will has been on and off the team 6 years in a row for whatever reason. And we come in there and we're like kind of nervous, like, damn, is he going to yell at us when we're here? It's like, we're all adults, but still, he still owns us mentally a little bit. And I hate to admit that.
I actually went to a Titans practice a couple years back. Taylor, you were probably there. Matt LaFleur was your offensive coordinator. And I sat in a meeting room with Vrabel, LaFleur, Marcus was the quarterback, and I felt like Vrabel had a lot of offensive input because he caught 12 touchdowns from the 1 yard line. I think he felt that made him kind of an offensive guru, and he was kind of telling LaFleur, this is kind of what we need to be calling on offense. So actually hard to argue with a guy that's caught 12 goal line touchdowns and also the head coach.
Offense number 26.
Dude, he literally, before A.J. Brown got there, before A.J. Brown got to the Titans, we were week 6 in the season, like I think one guy had 2 touchdowns, and Vrabel actually had Stretch put up posters of all the Titans touchdowns, and then Mike Vrabel at the top with 12 touchdowns to remind all the wide receivers. That's the kind of motivation we're talking about here, Peyton.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hey boys,
It's a tough league.
A little breaking news. Tyreek Hill is back in the game, so that probably changes a little bit of, I'd say, Mike Vrabel's approach. What do you think? I mean, it's a different offense when he's in there.
Yeah, I love that Tyreek Hill is back in the game. I know in a parlay I got him over 6.5 receptions. So we need to feed him the ball. We need to get yards fast and move it down the field and tempo these boys. Yes, if there's a way that the Titans could win and I could cover, that'd be great, but we need to start feeding Tyreek Hill.
We go a little 3rd and 4 here. A little 3rd and 4. This going a deep.
The back. He's going to the running back.
Running back.
Oh.
Taylor, you've called LaFleur the smartest guy in the room. If he was hanging out with a bunch of offensive linemen, how big of a compliment is that, really?
I mean, Peyton,
he's making fun of you right there.
I know, I'm very aware. Thank you, Eli. You should know that offensive linemen, I mean, aside from the quarterback, are the smartest guys in the entire room. I'll tell you, I'm surprised you didn't have any more qualms with your offensive linemen the way you were keeping them in their stance for 45 seconds between every single play while you were out there. That's a tough deal. Killing the boys' legs over and over again. You had Saturday, and the boys had to get on you about the way you were just sitting there over and over again.
Oh, so you think So you're blaming me for being up there calling audibles, and you think the offensive linemen don't like being just down here in a three-point stance for 40 seconds? They don't like that, you don't think?
No, hey, you know what? And I can promise you, I can attest to this. Anytime you're in a stance for that long, hey, Omaha, over here, check razor a day. Easy, boys, easy. Now you're 45 seconds. Go ahead and give him a timeout, boys. All right, that was great. 1 rep's awesome. We're doing that 65 times a game. Hey, you're killing them, brother. You're killing them out there. If anything, I'm here as I'm a voice for the rest of the offensive linemen, singing for the guys right now. It's tough. It is tough, man. But yeah.
That's why all your offensive linemen have big quads, great big quads, right?
Speaking of quads, I got a quad question for you guys. Y'all had A.J. Dillon on your show. He claimed he had the biggest quads of any skill position player in the NFL. Eli played with the other guy who says the same thing, Saquon Barkley. Will, you be the judge. Who is the ultimate Quadfather?
It's gotta be.
Ooh.
It's gotta be. Hang on. Yeah, dude, it's AJ Dillon. Seeing this dude in person, it's yeah, Saquon's got him, but I'm telling you, AJ Dillon in person, it is a terrifying image. A dude sat on the bus, both of his legs take up the entire couch. It is an impressive genetic specimen that AJ Dillon is.
I like it. Saquon's
Eli.
gonna be hurt.
Hey, not Mr.
Not like that.
Mr. Peyton Manning, I got a question for you. How would you handle somebody like Taylor Lewan on your team?
Oh, I love it. Look,
a mustache.
I love it. I love the mustache. I would love. Look, I think Taylor would get along with me just fine, knowing that I'm up there for 40 seconds, trying to get him into the perfect play where he can block one defensive end, doesn't have to block the end and the linebacker, and get a piece of the 3 technique, as I'm trying to get us out of bad plays, get us into good plays. So I think he and I would get along fine. You know, he probably wouldn't like the long, audibles as much. He'd probably want a little more up-tempo, quick count plays. I would oblige. Look, I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm trying to make these linemen happy. I got in an argument with Jeff Saturday one time, and I walked down to the O-line room, to the O-line section on the field, and realized I was, outmanned by my other guys. I kind of slowly backed off, so I can figure things out.
I'll tell you what,
Taylor, I don't
Taylor,
know
we
if
would
you'd
get
like some of your
along
penalties
is
every
we
now
could
and
sit in
then.
the audible for a long time. We could hang out and sit for 45 seconds. But when you got a not so mobile, smart quarterback, he's getting the ball out quick, and I can live with that because you're going to pad my stats, and I love that, brother. I'll fight for you any day.
Taylor, you and Will went on a spring college tour last year, and one of your stops was Tennessee, and you did an interview with head coach Josh Heupel. And I was told that Peyton was in charge of the set design for the shoot. So when we get a chance, let's take a picture when we have a second after this play of that set design. Here's coming right after this little run. No, it's not made up.
It's made up already. It sounds made up already.
No. Now, did the design come out the way that you'd hoped?
It's a good-looking backdrop.
Yeah, it's perfect. Why do you have all
The entire place is Peyton Manning.
It's all Denver stuff? Why do you have Pro Bowl jerseys in there? Are you at Tennessee?
There's some Colt stuff. Taylor's tattoos are blocking the Colt stuff.
Got it.
It is a the University of Tennessee is one big Peyton Manning shrine, is what that is. And we walked in there, man, and it was
Flea flicker.
It was all 18, baby.
Ooh. Giants did a little flea flicker.
Yeah, it really didn't work, Eli.
Did not work.
They covered it. He threw a back shoulder on the flea flicker, which only Tommy Cutlets can do. Usually the flea flicker, they tell you if it's not open, Will, just kind of throw it away. DeVito threw it up anyway.
Let's watch it. Here we go.
Right here, nobody really bites.
Yeah, look at the linebacker dropping. He did not bite at all.
He threw the back shoulder. All right.
Wendell Robinson.
I'll give you a chance.
He was a Husky once upon a time.
What's that?
Eli, I'll give you a
I said
chance to
Wendell
get on the
Robinson
panel
was a
here.
Husky.
DeVito's on a.
You like quarterback
DeVito's
draw?
throwing it. No, I don't. I like DeVito throwing it in to your boy Hyatt, a little corner route.
Corner route to Hyatt?
Yeah. So I'm going with.
I mean, I'll ask Taylor what he likes. He's going to say run the ball. I know that.
On the ball.
Yeah. In this situation, well, 2nd and 11, we're at a GBOT situation. No, I think get it out quick. Nice little 3-step, quick read. Get it out of his hand. Let's get towards a little bit closer to that first down marker, that end zone. But we're gonna run it again, boys. We'll just run it instead. That looks good too.
It looks good. He should have gone with it. He told you what to say.
Hey, Will, do you feel like
I'm not very coachable, Eli?
Hey, Will, do you feel like defensive coordinators now, because everybody's going forward on 4th down, that 3rd down's not really 3rd down anymore? I mean, they still got to know that, hey, we have 2 downs here potentially, and I might not, run the gotta-have-it defense, if you will, on a 3rd and 7?
Yeah, I mean, coaches, even players too. You're out there on their feet and you're like, gosh, damn it, they're gonna go. This is 4-down territory here. I'm sure they're gonna try and go for it. But yeah, as far as calling it, I think they're playing a lot more conservatively, dropping more guys. And if you get in that 4th down situation, 4-6, medium, longer, you send the house. 1-peel blitzes. I'm all about the 1-peel blitzes. Win under pressure, especially with DeVito.
How do you like that touchdown? How do you like that? It's in the corner. It wasn't for your boy.
Look at the dad.
Yeah.
Look at the dad.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at Fontaine. My gosh.
Look at him. Let's go. Look at this.
Eli, that was kind of a corner route, Eli. You were kind of right on this.
It wasn't your boy Hyatt. Hodges. But I'm still pretty close. Oh, we have Titans. Look at this. Look at this.
Titans.
There's a catch fumble.
Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble.
Is that a catch?
Yeah, that's a catch.
The field with a catch and a forward fumble out of bounds.
Get on the ball as fast as possible.
He doesn't have to hurry. He doesn't have to hurry here.
Why?
Is he trying to hurry because he thinks it might not have been a catch? I see. I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was out of bounds. Yeah.
Come on, Peyton. You
Get on that, run it.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at DeVito's dad in my other box. It's very distracting because he's kissing people. He's agent, straight out of. I mean, they got a lot going on right now. We're going to commercial. Stay with us, boys. Stay with us.
Of a completed catch.
Eli, get rid of your agent, Eli. Get rid of this guy. My gosh. Welcome back. We got Will and Taylor still with us. Will wants to blitz here. Taylor, we got to run the ball, right? We got to give it to Derek, right?
Absolutely, 100%. And the Dolphins know that.
Ooh.
Hey,
right.
what's your guys' opinion on Will Levis and stepping in for Ryan Tannehill and kind of the season he's putting together, being in such a kind of just a bad spot with the Titans not being, as good as they wanted to be this year?
I tell you, I like him. I like the fact that he's in there playing. I mean, I talked to him today. He talked about what he's learned in the few games that he's played. It's 10 times what he's learned being on the sidelines. Eli went through that as a rookie. He told me the games that he played, you learn so much more about the speed of the game, what he can do, what not to do. Throw that ball away, Will. So, look, Mahomes is kind of the oddball in the fact that he sat that 1 year behind Alex Smith and then obviously has done what he's done. But for the most part, I think the sooner you get in there and play, figure out how fast it is, the better off you're going to be. He told me he's much more comfortable telling the coaches what plays he likes, what plays he doesn't like, right? It takes a minute for quarterbacks to realize that. I like the leadership he showed last week with Hopkins and their little kind of, disagreement. We'll see what he does right here on 3rd and goal. We got to be smart. 10-10 game. A field goal is an important play here. No need to force one here, Eli.
The play action. I think he caught it.
You got it?
Wow.
I'm calling the catch.
Yeah, they got it.
Big catch.
It was well covered.
All right, are you taking
well
off your
covered?
Oh, look at the old lineman getting in it.
Taylor? Are you taking off your shirt? You celebrating? Are you celebrating?
We going
Come on,
tomorrow for
Taylor.
work, boys. I got the producer.
Oh,
in the
let's
back.
see it, Taylor.
At a
Let's
Taylor.
go. Let's go.
Taylor.
hockey game.
Let's go, kid.
Further review.
We'll get it
Shotgun.
going for the boys real quick. That's how you get
Hey, it's
ants.
your
I'm
moment. It's
spilling
your
on the
moment. It's your
carpet. That's how you
moment.
get
It's your
ants.
moment.
This is it.
You cannot coach
Done.
that. That is product
Wow.
placement. That is genetics.
Wow.
Coachable, boys. Coachable. I
quick.
want to thank God. I want to thank my family. What an opportunity to be on the Manning Cast and Shotgun and Twisted Tea with the boys. Thank you so much. I noticed you guys didn't do anything. That's fine. We'll have to come back on again and make sure you
gotta
guys
take it
chug
back.
beers.
You actually have to take it back. I think it's incomplete. So you have to do it. You have to undrink
You're right.
it.
You got it, Eli. You're right. All right. Get it in there. Just put it back in the can. We'll revisit. Was it really incomplete?
After review, it was determined that
That's
the
an
receiver
incomplete?
did not maintain control of the ball.
Incomplete.
Therefore, it is an incomplete pass.
Hey, I'll tell you what. That's a worse letdown than
Look at
Kansas
Will.
City, man. Like that's
Will
worse
Levis.
than Tony
Will
being
Levis.
Oh.
Please reset
Will
the
Levis
game
gives the thumbs down.
12
Will Levis does not
12
agree.
seconds.
He does not agree.
Thank you.
That's brutal.
Opportunities.
Eli,
Gotta take
I
advantage.
love the
of them.
fact that we got. I love the fact that we got the celebration there. I mean, so many receivers, they're getting in these free celebrations before they even know it's a penalty, right? So
Right.
I feel like we kind of stole one with Taylor getting the Twisted Tea, shotgun right there. That was big. That was a bonus for ESPN2 right there.
It was. We got the
Yeah, that
celebration.
one will still live. It'll still live forever. I appreciate that.
Taylor, also, just so you know, I did a little research. I found some footage of Peyton with the longest cadence ever in the history. Watch this thing. All right, double kick. All right, now here comes. Wait, I mean, are the legs burning right now? Your left tackle. Are the quads
brother.
burning?
Look at him.
What is
This guy
it?
can
Now
barely
he's
get
going
out of his
back.
stance. He wasn't in the block for you, Peyton. Look at him. Stiff.
Hey, but the ball came out quick, right? Ball came out quick and
Look
just
at the
scored a
payoff.
touchdown.
But hey,
Look at the payoff. Look
I'll
at the
tell
payoff.
you what, when you get the ball out that fast, Peyton, I'm not even moving out of my stance. You want to hold it 45 seconds, you're going to get it off anyway. I'm all pro every time with you, brother. We're living the dream. Come back out of retirement, I'll play too. This will be beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
I like it.
Boys,
Stay tuned. Thank you,
y'all.
boys.
thank y'all for
Y'all the
coming
best.
on. Y'all been awesome.
Y'all are great.
Appreciate you
Guys,
guys.
thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us. Come on, Bussin' with the Boys.
Love it.
Got it.
Please.
Deal.
Please,
Deal.
God.
All right.